The same thing. The same thing we have to create the account groups here also. Okay, the same thing. So, but here that is different. This is different. Okay, that is a GL account groups. Coming to the vendor account groups in SAP, how we can how we can classify means either domestic vendor, either foreign vendor, either service vendor, either one-time vendor. Okay, so like this we have
How
to
will
classify.
get to know? Anna,
Yeah.
how will get to know like that is foreign vendor or like domestic
That's what,
vendor?
yeah, that's what we are creating the account groups first. Okay, so
Okay. Based
whenever
upon that, we'll get to
you
know.
are creating master data, okay, whenever you
Hmm.
are creating a master data, you have to specify your account group. So under which account group you have to create the master data, either domestic vendor, either service vendor. Like while creating the master data, you have to select the particular account group. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll start the SPRO.
So preference and
SAP reference IMD. These videos I will send through Google Drive today. I will try to send this through Google Drive. Okay. Okay, next.
hmm.
So, accounts payable, financial accounting. It's taking time. Directly, we can go to this thing also, direct T code. But first time, right? That's why I'm creating the preparations for creating vendor master data. Define account groups with the screen layout vendors. So here in SAP, mainly how the data, Kirti or Saraswati, someone is asking this question. Okay, how the data, how
Data
the
will be saved.
how the data will flow to from accounts payable to like GL account.
GL2.
Yes. So this thing we have a reconciliation account. So
Okay.
reconciliation account means in accounts we can call it as a sundry debitors, sundry creditors. In balance sheet, you can see that options, right? Sundry creditors, sundry debitor. What is meaning by that means? So we have a thousands of vendors. We are doing the business and we are making the transactions with thousands of vendors. In this case, you cannot accommodate that thousands of vendors data in that balance sheet account. So it will be huge, right? Huge data. So you cannot accommodate in the balance sheet. So in this case, we'll mention like a sundry debitors, syndicators, right? So in SAP also, we can create the sundry debitors, syndicators like that. So sundry debitors account. Okay, that is called a reconciliation account. So whenever you are creating the master data, you have to select the reconciliation account. So whatever the transaction, whatever the amount you are entering, that will update in the particular GL account, that particular reconciliation account. That account only it will show in the balance sheet account. So through that reconciliation account only we are doing the uh, update in the GL main balance subledger to main ledger. Okay. Now
Hmm.
like our company is the T, right? TCS. TDVS, TCS domestic vendors. Double click on company code data. Then double click on the company code data and account management. Here we have to select the reconciliation account. Yes, optional. This is a reconciliation account is required. It is now it is optional. You have to put in the required field. Then Sartiki also you have to put in the required field. Required means whenever you are creating the master data, you should enter this type, these things like Sartiki and reconciliation account. It is a mandatory fields. So without entering this, you cannot create the master data. The system will throw the error. Okay. Then click on the next group button. Terms of payment required. So these three fields we have to like keep in the required field. Okay, click on the save button. So it will ask the transport request. We have to change the transport request. If you don't want to change it, that is your choice. But we can. I'm changing the transport request. TCS accounts payable configuration. Okay, click on the save button. Continue button. Next, the same thing. TDVS is there. Now you can copy as also. So now you can give the TIVS means import vendors. TCS import vendors. Okay. Then in the we already maintained the previous that thing that we are copying here, right? So we have to then automatically data will copy. So next we have to select the TIVS and copy as button. Then service vendors TSVS. Account groups is very important in every module, like accounts receivable and GL accounting, and also this is very important. GL and AP, AR account group is very important. TSVS, teacher service vendors. So last one-time vendors. So one-time vendors means only one difference that we can call it as a here one-time account is there. Na? So one-time account means you are only doing transaction with that particular vendor only one time only. So that's why we need to select the one-time vendor. TOVS. No, TOVS vendor. So one-time vendor. We have to select the one-time account. Then enter. Click on the save button. Okay. Then press back button. So now we created the account. So in GL, for example, if in GL we created the account groups, right? The same thing the in GL account. So whatever the master data fields in GL that controls the account group, okay? And also the account group it controls the vendor number ranges. Okay, while creating the account group, we are giving the GL accounts, right? GL number range from 2. So like this also in accounts payable also for vendor also we have to maintain the number ranges. Okay, that particular vendor account group. Each account group has one number ranges. Okay, we are now need to allocate the number ranges. For example, XKN1 /and XKN1. So here we have to maintain the click on the insert interval. Then insert interval. Here we have to give the P1 like 88. Okay, 8,80,000. 88,99. Okay, total 60 years. Okay, that's it. Press enter. Press interval. Then press T2. Then 89,00,00. 89,99,99. Enter. Then insert interval. T3 90,00,00. 90,99,99. Enter. So last one T4 91,00,00. So 91,99,99. Okay, then press enter. So click on the save button, continue button. So for each account group, we created the one number ranges. Now we need to assign this number ranges to the particular vendor account groups. Okay, OB, AS, here we have to click on the position button, TDVS, enter. So here we'll get the whichever we created account groups, vendor account groups, it will show here. Okay. Now we have to assign that particular number in this account groups to 11 account groups. TDVS means I'm assigning the T1. So whenever you're creating master data, if you are generating with 88 series, okay, you can easily find out this vendor is domestic vendor. Next, TIVS means you can take it as a T2. Then service vendors, T3. You start with one time vendor means T4. So we have to assign the number ranges to this particular. Okay.